The truth about your diet and menopause. Are you wondering how diet affects you or if it affects you at all during the pause phase? And menopause, and I'm talking to you also if you're in perimenopause and even beyond. And obviously, this video is for you if you are a woman over 40. I am Robin-Nutritionist, and I help women over 40 get our nutrition in order. I'm in that space and to mitigate symptoms and concerns related to the pause. And we're going to talk about diet and what role it plays and what you should pay attention to. And I'm going to give you 5 important tips. So make sure that you watch until the end. And while you're at it, if this information resonates with you, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, the notification button, leave comments if applicable. All right, so as we age, what we eat becomes so much more important than yesteryear when we were who we were before, and it cannot be business as usual. You can do the same things that you used to do, and the results will not serve you the same because our body is changing with these hormones, and we have to take a different approach and a very intentional approach. During this hormonal phase, our metabolism is changing. So it's going to make it more difficult for us to lose weight. Because of the hormone changes, our blood sugar is more now in at risk for going up and taking us into diabetes. Our bones are more at risk for fractures and breaking and all of those things. And there's things that we can do with food. And food is step one, foundational, our nutrition. There are more things, but we're talking about today specifically how diet affects it and the truth about it and what you need to do or should do. All right, so let's get into the 5 tips. I'm repeating that what you eat plays a significant role in your symptoms and your signs and preventing other things from happening. Cannot be business as usual. All right, so let me get into these 5 tips in no particular order. Is that, and I'm saying this, people think of menopause and the number one symptom that comes up are hot flashes and night sweats. And there truly are foods that help that lessen or help us, or there's also foods that exacerbate hot flashes. And it's not the same for everyone, but I'm going to give you some generalizations. So for some, coffee and alcohol are excitants for hot flashes. So if you're having hot flashes, think about or just consider your alcohol consumption and your caffeine. I drink a non-caffeinated alternative called Teeccino, which I love. Sidebar, if you get your vitamin D or magnesium through Necessary Nutrition, we always send a sample. It's just something we love, and we just like to share it with our customers. That's a sidebar, but Teeccino is a good way to get the coffee taste without coffee. All right, so the other foods that can help you with these hot flashes are soy, water washed, high quality soy, not always available, but if you're looking at organic tofu and tempeh, and I actually use a protein powder that is soy based. So that is helpful. And flax seeds, ladies, has a phytoestrogen and estrogen-like effect in our bodies, and that helps us. So there are more, but I'm just giving you a generalization. All right. So there's foods that we eat that bring these hot flashes on, and there's foods that can help calm them down. Number 2, do this like your life depends on it, is up level your produce. You know, we hear it, eat more fruits and vegetables, but it is really important for us over 40, especially those green leafies and cruciferous vegetables, because of what it helps us do with our hormones. It helps to take excess out and balance it up. And that is important for us. So veggies, like it's serious for you. I'm not trying to make you vegetarian, but every time you eat, think about, did you include vegetables? And I'm not talking about corn and potatoes, because some people think corn and potatoes or ketchup, right? We're talking about those green leafies and vegetables with the bright colors every time you eat. Because at this age, Our food is our medicine. It's not just because it's yummy to our tummy. We got to be intentional so we can live this next half of our lives vibrant. All right. So veggies, veggies, veggies. Number three, again, if you all know me, you know counting is not my strong point. But the third tip that I want to give you is about fiber. Those of us that eat the most amount of fiber are the healthiest. So let me give you 5 foods that are high fiber foods. The fiber helps our bowels, helps bring out stuff, toxins out of our body. And I'll just say this, if you're not having, well, at minimum 1 bowel movement a day, that's a challenge. And if you are not having as many bowel movements a day as you eat, so if you eat 3 times a day, then you're wanting to have 3 bowel movements a day. And that's another story that makes me think about, I'm taking notes because when I say things and it makes me remember that I want to talk about poop. All right, so high fiber foods, here are 5. Artichokes, in no particular order. Artichokes, berries, avocado, peas, lentils. Okay, just think about how many of those you can put into your diet to get the fiber in your body. Because again, those of us that have the most amount of fiber are the healthiest. My next tip that I want to share with you is targeted bone nutrition for your bones. Because remember, now, as no matter where you are, if you're in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, the older we get, our estrogen is still declining. And that's where the bone issues come and the osteoporosis. So depending on where you are, the younger you are in this age stage, the more you can be on the preventative side and jump on it. But even if you're in your late 60s or your 70s, this is for you too. Bone nutrition. Number 1 is dietary calcium, not calcium supplements, dietary calcium. So you're getting, you want to get your chia seeds, your green leafies, mineral water, dietary calcium. That's important. As well as supplementation, so your vitamin D3 with K2 and your magnesium. So bone nutrition, dietary calcium, you're eating that, eating magnesium-rich foods. Chocolate is one of them. And taking, if you're looking at supplementation, we're taking D3 with K2 and magnesium. All of that works synergistically for your bones. If you are post-menopause, that magnesium is really important as a supplement for bone support. It becomes more and more important as we age for those bones. All right. So intentionally eating and supplementing for your bones and doing exercise, which is not my area of expertise, but I know it is actually my struggle, but that's another story for another day. Weight-bearing exercises. And the last thing that I think I'm going to start talking about more and more, fasting. Fasting. So, and not even just intermittent fasting, but like 2 or 3 days of just drinking water, which sounds for some of us treacherous, but it's so powerful for our mitochondria, so for our cells. Because remember, we're trying to push back on what's trying to push on us. And when you fast, that, to put it simply, is like tremendous cell repair. Cell repair. And when your cells are healthy, so are you. And when we give our bodies a break and flood it with water and not eat, it kicks us into a level of cell repair. And that, ladies, is a powerful, powerful tool that is important for us to adopt. I'm still working on my routine. I intermittent fast, meaning that I go generally 12 to 16 hours every day without eating. But that period of 2 to 3 days, 24 or 1 to 3 days of just not eating, it kicks our cellular health up, better for our blood sugar, all of the things. And that's where we are with that. And it's not always easy to do. And some people it's not good for, depending. Again, another story. If you're a part of the Necessary Nutrition community, we go deeper into this. And every month our members, we're starting to do monthly fasts and shreds to do that together as a community. Another story, another day. Nonetheless, what I want you to do is a couple of things. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get the notifications, make a comment if this has helped you. All right. In the down bar, I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to put links down to anything that I mentioned in this video so that you can find it easier. And if you want to know more about the community, Necessary Nutrition community, where we specifically help women in the pause phase, and the number one thing that happens when you become a member is you get the pause nutrition plan that takes the guesswork out of what to eat. It's all balanced up so you have the choices to make, making sure you have enough magnesium and calcium and protein and all of the things that make our bodies run at this age and stage. And though I have a baby phase, y'all, I'm claiming that I am grown, grown, grown. So I am in the pause phase just like you. All right. So that's all I have to say about that today. Yeah, this is Robin, nutritionist from Necessary Nutrition. Eat well, think well, and be well. Until we meet again, be blessed. All right. See you later.